This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I'm here from beautiful Everman and Everman Stadium at Everman High School, and I've got the Fort Worth Crimson Tide. Let's get a head coming through with a 30-0 win in a game that was called in the fourth quarter at 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes.
Still with a multiple touchdown lead.
Yes.
So I've got the head coach of the Tide, William Green II.
Yes.
So he's going to give me a little bit more information about his team and tell us about how the game went, man.
Man, we're excited. They came out here. They was prepared. They were physical. They were executing. The refs made a lot of mistakes today. They seen the film, and they apologized for calling back touchdowns on bogus holding calls that were just phantom. And so I told them that affects the rhythm of the game, because if you're scoring on the first play.
Hey, it was good that you had that replay, huh?
Yeah, and they seen there was not no hold. He was like, oh, my bad. But it messes up the rhythm. But they getting back, man. We want to start faster. So, but we getting these little small, little minor things out the way, so that as we get further and further along in the playoffs, these things are cleaned up and we ready to go. But I'm excited about the boys today. Good win. Good win.
All right, Coach. Last question for you. So on a team of your level as yourself, you guys don't ever expect to have difficult games or expect to have losses. Yeah. So what was the lesson that you wanted to install into your program this week?
Just execution, right? It don't matter. People know what you're doing if you're executing. That's what we're really focused on, is the execution of our offense, of our defense, or special teams, executing. As long as we do that, we feel confident that we can beat anybody, but we just need to be able to execute.
All right, man. Well, hey, I think we got to swing over here to your player of the game. Now, this is a special player of the game. This is going to go over here to my main man, Patel, out of the great state of New Mexico. Hey, them flights are paying off. Now, he's out here. He's been with the team the whole year. He's been fighting all year. He had a great game last week, but what I appreciated about him this week wasn't his arm. It was the legs. Yes. Now, he was billed to me as the air raid quarterback. Like, hey, he's got the arm. I got another kid I'm going to throw here when it's time to run. But when his number was called today, he was able to finish it off some long, deep runs and a touchdown today. So I'm going to bring Patel in here, man. So tell us, man, what did you see out of the defense to let you know you'd be so successful on the ground today?
The defense wasn't really getting good with covering the run, but also the linebackers were instantly shifting over when I would fake the ball. So if I would fake the ball and then take the ball, I would definitely get a good amount of yards.
So it kind of sounds to me that somebody came in expecting some daddy ball, and they tried to chase William. Let's swing over to William. Now, William had over 100 yards today, but they maybe targeted in on the wrong person. So, man, we didn't know you for a runner, man. So what kind of training do you do out in New Mexico to put that extra grit on you? Because we knew you had the arm. So what have you been doing to train for the run?
My friend's mom is actually a track coach. She helped coach an Olympic runner, so I've been training with her.
Oh, drop her name, man. She might want to advertise.
I don't know her last name, but her first name, Charlene.
All right, well, hey, I'm pretty sure your dad will be watching. Mr. Patel, get that drop down in the comments. We'll make sure we get your running coach some love, because she definitely deserves it. And let's swing over to my man right here. This kid right here is my MVP. I was in the stands dying of thirst, and this man went and got me some water. That's why he's got this sleeve right here. That's my dog forever and ever. Well, hey, man, let's swing over here to – well, hold on. I forgot the lineman. Now, we didn't have your size and shoes. We're still going to get you some shoes. We'll have them here for you next week. But he wanted to show some love, so we got the linemen some shoes instead. The big boys up. Get up here, Nandi. The big boys up front. We got them some Under Armour, courtesy of – let's pop them joints over. Courtesy of Max Sporting Goods. So we got them going. But you guys know how we end this, man. We're going to end it the same way. We got to look out into the crowd, man. Let's see all the faces of the Crimson Tide. Flatten out. Let your brothers get some camera time, man. Make sure everybody get your face in here, man. This is your journey to a national championship. You got to make sure you want to remember it. So every time, man, I always let one kid come up here and give me a final message. Now, I'm going to give it to this small guy right here. I gave you some shoes. Get on up here. You know why you got it? Because you was over here hiding in the middle. That was a smart tactic. Hide in the middle. I almost didn't notice you there. So what's your first and last name?
Jontavian Tucker.
What position you play?
I play outside linebacker, and I play quarterback on the white team.
Oh, you was blowing stuff up today. All right, big dog. So next time somebody's going head-to-head with the Fort Worth Crimson Tide, what do they need to know about your team?
That we don't play.
Ooh, they don't play. I'm going to let the Tide break it out on that. And that'll be the final word from the 10U Crimson Tide. We're going to go ahead and get up and ready for the 12U Crimson Tide. You're watching Semi Pro Live.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.